We should be live here. Welcome back, guys. Also uploading here in Telegram. Make sure you're joining my free Telegram streaming there. Gonna publish my trades as well. Gonna take a slow Monday here. Just checking if everything works. Should be working. Okay, pretty chill. We have an overnight highs at 325, so 23,324 is what we're trading at currently. Previous day's lows on Friday was 22,940 for Germany 40 cash. That's what I'm trading, the CFD, the indexes. Feel free to trade whatever you want to trade, futures, whatever. Just make sure you understand the leverage behind it. I'm trading without leverage. So the underlying instrument is not leverage. Again, what you're seeing right here is my indicators, is my software that's giving exactly the setups that I'm basically taking. I was taking a long, I thought maybe, yeah, you saw it, yeah. Went long, I managed to make 300 points. I think you saw it. That was on Friday morning. So keep it pretty simple here, not rushing anything. I'm back at my office. I could see that they're gonna try to push it back to overnight lows or previous day's lows, but again, I'm not gonna speculate on anything. I'm basically just gonna wait for break of structure within the first 5 minutes, and again, if we don't get that, I'll just let you know. I'm back at my office trading all day long. Not over trading. I mean, I don't have to trade, but I'll still be live and see how many I can help and be more active, more publish all my trades, all my setup takes, all the setups that the system is giving us. So let's see. We're gonna follow the orb 5 minute. If there's no break below, we're gonna switch to the 15 minutes. I mean, market is pushing, BTC is up again. I mean, Apple is not really selling off. It's still pointing around all-time highs. So, I mean, what's really selling off is like Nvidia, a little bit correction, but not much, and then PLTR. But again, let's just focus. I mean, market is correcting itself. That's just normal. Do I think it's going to correct itself more? I don't know. I have no clue. I'm just focusing on trading correct and following my own system, okay? And just stay detached and focus on not risking more than the 0.5%, and that's basically it, right? So I'm not doing really more than that and keeping it extremely simple. So what I would like to do here, and I think it could work, but I would like to use this one here as well, so you could see how much I'm risking and how much I'm actually targeting. And then I'm just gonna have a set and forget approach. I'm gonna take max 2 trades per day, max 1 risk per day overall of the bankroll, and see if I could hit 3%. That's my overall goal. So I'll use this for my stop loss, and I use this for my TP, okay? So we have the opening range mark, so we have 250 lows, and we have around 300 highs, so 50 points move is a calm opening. And let's take it pretty chill here. You might be wondering if I want to do something in the next minute or two. No, I want to wait for the 5 minute candle. So 10 minutes over to actually close below or close above. We could also have a 5 minute range or 15 minute range, and then have a 1 minute candle to close below, close above. If it's actually selling off, there's nothing wrong with that. I would just recommend you following the system, and yeah, just make sure you only taking the trades that the software is giving, okay? And then you're risking 0.5%. And then you will see that 50% of the trades, it's gonna tell you to move stop loss to break even once you at 1 hour. So you have 50% break even trades. Then you have maybe 20% where you're making 5 times, 10 times your risk. But then you have already moved your stop loss to break even. So then you're basically making like everything back from like 5 losses, I think, something like that in one trade. I don't know if you saw it, guys, but I just managed to launch this one here for you to help more people. Publicly launched. If you're a high net worth investor, individual, have a business, want to learn how to trade correctly or managing your capital, then book a call here. But else, just go down and access my whoop. There's guides how you're setting everything up. I think you should check it out. You can connect the Vantage Broker to TradingView. TradingView is free. It's just a platform. And then it's invite only, and you have my indicators. So it's pretty simple. I hope you like this. It should work. I have priced it so everyone can actually get access to my software. And yeah, it should be pretty simple. You can see my performance here, publicly verified. Go in, search up my name, fill the platform, see all my trades. But I'm outperforming the market. Just alone this month, I'm up 22%. But I priced it very low. I'm going to increase this. So you can lock in early bird price. I'll increase this to maybe 500 or 1,000. But if you buy it now, you lock in the lowest price and you have access to all my software and my tools every time I do something. You get an indicator for the system. So you have access to these 2 indicators. You could use them for all indexes. So you don't have to pay crazy fees. And that's, I'm kind of like testing it. I don't want to give too many people access. Every time the indicator in the software gets better and better, the price will also increase. And then at some point, I'm just going to stop offer it when it's very good. I'm just using it for myself. I mean, so right now it's amazing. It works. 60% win rate is super good on DAX, especially at New York session. It's very good. But access, you have full access, and you can just use it for trading. And trust me, it works. Let's see here. We have no break of structure so far. Basically just waiting here for the right setup to be taken. So we have no really breaker structure so far. In 2 minutes, let's see if we actually managed to close below or managed to close above. It's still pointing up. It's still pretty strong. I still think we could reach 500 today or even higher. I mean, Nasdaq is pretty strong right now. It's giving me a orb long here. It didn't really manage to sell off more on Friday. And it's just pointing back. So I mean, right now it's pretty consistent. It's pretty consistent. There's no break on the Nasdaq. We just have. So we have. This is previous day's highs. We didn't manage, so we sold off here at Friday night before close. I took this short with you. I saw there was no progress and no close above 550. I told you short at 450, and it went down to 230. We managed to make a fortune there. I personally did, and I was on a plane back home. So I managed to make a fortune there, and I was just closing it, and then we jumped here in today opening. This is the pre-market session, and then we've just been flat. This is showing me weakness for the market. It's showing me that we should short it again, but right now I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting, not doing much, to be honest. I'm pretty much just holding cash and waiting for the right setup to play out. And then I'll let you know exactly. That's why you also should get access to the system, because then you're getting your own notification. You know exactly all my trades. You have everything. Yeah. And it's priced so cheap. I mean, it's just gonna be at like 1,000 soon, and then I know many people's gonna jump on it, and I'm probably gonna close down for it for like a couple of months to do more deep development, and then open it again maybe to the public. But this is like early birds, and then you can give me some reviews, or you can like give me some feedback, what you think about the system. So this works amazing, this warp, if you change it to NASDAQ once the market is at 3:30, so 15:30, a New York session. I don't know, but it's just working really good. That's also how I made a fortune, from kind of like trading the DAX when the New York is opening. We have more volatility. The DAX is not so choppy. The price action is better. It's not so slow. So with 10 minutes over, there's no signal. There's nothing. If this is gonna get over 30 minutes, so 20 minutes more, 19 minutes more, this is gonna be removed. Not removed, but this is gonna be canceled, and then this one is gonna take over. Okay? Do I think we're gonna hit previous day's lows today? I don't think so. I think it's gonna break out. That's my thoughts. Again, it's very slow. Market is not really reacting. It's not really moving up. It's not really moving down. I mean, previous support. I mean, it's been very strong here around 23,000. So around this area here, like yesterday's. Like Friday lows, previous day's lows, that was Friday. It's been extremely strong support, and if we do not manage to hold that, I think we could break all the way down to 20,000, right, or even lower. I mean, it depends on what Rheinmetall is doing today. How is Rheinmetall reacting? Because I still think that stock, there's more in that, but it's correcting itself a little bit. The defense stocks is like really selling off heavily. I don't know if you saw it, but defense stocks is down pretty like 30%, 40%. Kongsberg Open, that I also have a little stake in. I have many different companies I invest in, but that's down a lot. I mean, it doesn't matter for me, but because I'm just holding it. But yeah, so the defense stock is really down. Now we're getting an orb long, guys. So it's not ready yet. Wait 2 more minutes to the 5-minute candle to close above, and then we go in. Okay, so we just got a little alert here, but it's not closing, and it's not locked yet. So orb, so wait for orb to be locked and closed above / below. So here we go. Yeah, 2 more minutes, then we have maybe a setup we can take together and make some good money, and just holding and have a set and forget approach. Regarding leverage, I'm not really over leveraging. I don't have a need for that, but I would say, if I have to say something, you could take your account balance, you could divide it with the contract, whatever you're trading, if it's M and Q, if it's micro future, if it's like the big one, like E-mini, it's 20 times leverage, and micro is 2 times. But what you can do is you can divide your account balance or your funder account or whatever you're trading with the underlying instrument price. So if, let's say you have 10,000, you divide it with the price of DAX, then you have 0.4 contracts. If you want to be using 3 times leverage, that's the max. Then you're going in with 1 to 2 contracts. That's your standard, right? That's pretty heavy. 0.5 is your standard. 1.5 is the heavy one, contracts wise. If it's M and Q, it's leverage 2, so you have to divide it with 2. if you compare it to the CFD without leverage. Because if you're going in with 2 or 1.5, 2 contracts on an MNQ, it's basically 4. It's not heavy, there's nothing wrong with it. And if you're using a funder account, you could be more risk aggressive because you want to pass it and you want to make money, but just protect your capital. I mean, if you're going with 2 contracts or 3 contracts or 1, and you're really hitting a home run, you could, I mean, once you're at 1R and you're up 50 points, you move your stop loss to, let's say, 30 points as break even, then you can go in again and take the same trade, same target, and same risk, but then you only have risk for 1 trade. I mean, if you're really right and you're really good at holding on to your setups and you're really confident and very strong mentally, then sure. And if you're holding on to it and you know you're holding on to target and you're not closing before time, sure, add to it. But I just know myself that if I go in very heavy, I'm gonna exit early. So we have a close above here. I still think it could very easily come back to 240 or even lower, but I'm gonna think about taking a long position here. So I'll just let you know exactly my setup. So let's see how this works. We should be able, how do you do this? I think it's here, right? So then you say long position, right? So let's say you're doing a long around 23. We're just taking around 31. And then we're setting a target up here, right? And we have a stop loss placed right there. Okay, so we have a stop at 100 points and we target 255 points, right? Seems right. Risk to reward is 2.65. That's just because I haven't entered at exactly. It's because there's always a 3 profit target. So the entry should be here on 21. The stop loss should probably be here. It's correct. So this is going to be the setup. I'll upload it so you have it, and I'll take it and I'll execute on my Saxo Bank and on my Vantage Mirror account. So I'll take a long position here, guys. I'm going to buy it here. I'm going to have a tight stop loss. So the stop loss here should be 100 points. That's 250, right? Is it? What is the stop loss price here? 235. That's 235, and the target was 587. This is based on ORP. So I'm buying it here, guys. I'm currently long. I'm in with a decent amount, but I'm saying I'm risking 0.5%. Just so you're aware, I'll just upload the trade. So I'm currently long. Not a big position at all. Still good. We got an ORP long triggered 5 minute. It managed to close above, so I mean it worked. I'm in profit now. I could have entered a little bit earlier. 50 minutes over. But we have an entry price of, let me just check here, of 40, right? Then we have a stop loss at, I can just check here. My stop loss is currently placed at 235. Target around, for now, this is currently my setup. 0.5% risk, and target around 1.5%, a little bit below. Should you go long now, or should you flip the switch and take a short around 350 short, and then take it all the way back to previous day's low, so just back to opening range low? Interesting. I mean, I'll just hold it here. I mean, it's not the best setup. It's a little bit slow. I mean, Nasdaq is pushing, but it's slow. I'll take it with you guys. But we 20 minutes over, we have a 5 minute, I managed to close above. I'm basically just following exactly the system. So I'm basically taking 200 points, a little bit above, right? 265 points, it's not bad. So you should always ask yourself, are you gonna hold to target? That's one thing, right? Ask yourself that. Is that realistic? Because everyone can change this, right? Are you gonna cut stop losses here? Or are you gonna cut it before? I will always recommend cutting it before if it's possible and if it's not really working out. I would never cut this before, only if I'm on a plane or I'm in too heavy. But now our position size correct, so I'm just gonna set and forget basically. So right now I'm closing down my charts, currently up 2,000 oil. Not a lot, I know. And then I'll just basically holding it. We could move stop loss to break even if it managed to actually break above 365. I'll say I will move my stop loss and consider moving my stop loss to break even if we're breaking out of 400. So if we break above 400, 410 stop loss move to break even. So we could say here, if we break above 410, stop loss will be moved to break even. So I'll see you later. That was the first session here for this week here. Basically just holding on to my setup. It doesn't really play out. It's a little bit slow. It's kind of around break even. Basically just waiting for it to actually push. I mean, it's not doing much. I mean, market today should move up and it should move higher. So that's basically what I'm waiting for. I'm basically just waiting for it to push and then I can go out. Okay? So in profit, I entered here around 40, 35, 40. To give you the exact entry, I entered at 40, yes. Let's see if it actually managed to break out of 400. But right now I'm just holding this up, so I'm not doing more. It's a little bit choppy. It's keep getting rejected here at 65, 70 on the future price, the Germany 40. The rejected zone is at 350. So if we break above that, it's gonna rally, and I think it's gonna come out above now. Yeah, we're breaking out, guys. Congrats. If you're breaking out of 80, you can move stop loss to break even if you want. Just accept that you might get stopped out. And then if you have a stop loss, first move to break even in 1 hour, then it's a very good chance that you're not going to get stopped out. Is this really going to break above, or is it just going to be slow? I'm just going to move stop loss to break even. You don't have to. Just do it based on the system. First at 1 hour. I'll do it if it comes above 70 now. There's no reason not to have a stop loss at break even. Why not? So stop loss has moved to break even for me. Break even trade, risk free trade. I moved it. So no more trading, just set and forget. I'll see you later.